Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Rainbow Soul, me Matt, talking to you the viewers. Hope you're all doing well and thank you for watching. If you haven't seen me before, then please hit that subscribe button. I am trying to hit a new target of 150 subscribers before April 2018. Now, I was going to do this video sitting on the floor in front of my Christmas tree so you could see my Christmas tree, and it hasn't worked that way. You can kind of see it and you can, hello Santa, you can see Santa in the corner, but I was hoping to get the full whack, so like it goes all the way up. So, how are you all doing today? Now, if you don't know, I work in retail and today's video is bringing you the most stupid questions that staff are asked in retail. Did I say that right? Yeah. This isn't going from one job alone. I have had many jobs and I have been asked many questions. I have also asked around of what questions other people get asked. So I have done my homework. Now, the most annoying question I get asked is, and many other people get asked, is, hi, do you work here? Now, if you haven't got a dress code, if you haven't got a uniform at work, it can be quite common to get asked that question. But talking about myself, I wear a quite obvious colour with the shop name on the front, on the back, on the shoulders, it's like clear that I work there. I wear a lanyard with my name on, with the shop name on it. And that question, a customer walks up to me and they still decide to say, excuse me, do you work here? I even got asked this question the other day when I was actually standing behind the till serving somebody, and the question still went ahead of, excuse me, do you work here? Sometimes I'm like, no. I honestly wish I could reply that to that and see how they react. I'm just like, are some customers out there so stupid? I'm like, it's quite obvious that I work there, especially if I'm behind the till actually serving a customer and they still decide to say, excuse me, do you work here? I'm like, what is going through their heads for them to decide that is the question they want to go and ask first? I'm like, right. So it annoys me, and it's amazing how many other people it annoys. And like, the next question I get asked a lot is, after getting past the first question, all they tend to say is, do you have this in my size? I'm like, they don't ask, do you have this in a size 10? Do you have this in a size 8? Blah, blah, blah. They say, do you have this in my size? I'm like, do you want to elaborate on that? What is your size? I'm not a mind reader. I can see that you're in front of me, but I'm not like an expert to like look at that person. It's like, oh, she's a size 8. Oh, he's a waist 32. You have to like progress with that question. Is it just me being stupid, or like, does it bother anyone else out there? I'm like, come on guys, like, I have no words. I honestly have no words. I'm like, come on. So, God, can you see that I'll get wound up? I need to calm myself. So, another thing, it's not a question, but it's another thing that drives me crazy, and it's like, when the customer says it, it's like they're the first person ever who actually says it. And I have been speaking to other people, and this is one of the most common things they come out with, is when you're at the till, you're scanning something, and you're having a problem scanning it, so you're like there, scanning, and there's like, oh, I'm going to have to type it in manually, and then the customer turns around and is like, oh, if it's not scanning, that means it's free. I'm like, no. And I'm like, you're not the first person probably today to say that. And do you have any idea how much I have to hold back my thoughts and refrain from smashing my head in with a brick? Because, like, you think you're funny and you're actually not. Seriously. Yes. No, you're not funny. I get really wound up. Can you tell? So, yes. That isn't a question, but yeah, if it's not scanning, that means it's free. No, it doesn't mean it's free. It just means that the barcode isn't working. Okay? So, moving on. I keep looking down because I have got my notes, because I'm more professional and stuff. Then, I don't know if this is just me, or because like I haven't actually spoke to anyone about this, but if you are in a shop and you're looking for underwear and you're asked to try it on, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, who wants to try on underwear? Who tries on underwear in the shop? Obviously, you're going to know your size. If you're a woman, that's completely different. I'm not on about bras or anything like that. More men have turned around and asked if they can try on boxer shorts or briefs. I'm like, no, you can't. Because, I'm sorry, I wouldn't want to try on another pair of underwear in a shop that possibly another man has tried on. I'm like, seriously. I actually thought this was like a universal rule, like in shops you can't try on underwear. Obviously, again, women aside, because they have different garments, bras you can try on, they have like bodysuits and stuff, but men, come on, I am actually referring to men here. No, men, you cannot try on underwear. And you know what, if there is any men out there who like knows of a shop that allows you to try on underwear, please comment below, because I am going to avoid that shop. Because I honestly don't want to buy underwear that another person has tried on. This world, seriously, what are we living in? Then, also, going back to not a question, but it's still something that really annoys me. It actually annoyed my old supervisor as well, because I was speaking to her about it, and she's the one who mentioned this, which I completely forgot. So, I live in Edinburgh, and I used to work on a street called Princes Street, which is the main street in the Edinburgh town. I used to work in the dead centre of there, and you can see the castle. You've got all these scenery around. You can see Scottish Monument, you can see Arthur's Siege, you can see the Edinburgh Castle. And then, if you know of the Edinburgh Castle, at 1 o'clock each day, apart from Sundays, they have a gunfire, like a cannonball, not a real cannonball firing out. I mean, it's just like a big bang at 1 o'clock. And people still choose to come into our shop and like ask what time does the 1 o'clock gunshot go off. I'm like, it's in the freaking name. It's 1 o'clock. Sometimes I'm like, it goes off at 12 o'clock or 5:10. I'm like, seriously, people, you are stupid if you're asking these questions. And another one, it's like, it's like 7, 8 o'clock, whatever time the shop shuts. You shut the doors, you lock the doors, you turn off half the lights, but you're still there tidying up. And then you still get people, are you open? If the door's locked, half the lights are off, and you see no customers on there, yeah, we're open, come on in. Seriously? Actually, that reminds me of a story. When I used to work at Gap many, many years ago, I was at the shop I was working in. It was like on a corner, and there was all the sides was like clear glass walls you could see in no matter where you was. And it was like, I think we closed at like 6, and about 6:05 I heard a, and I kindly shouted, sorry, we're closed. And then I'm like, sorry, we're closed. And then And that's when I lost my rag. I actually shouted at the top of my voice, "We are closed," I've said 3 times. And then I look over and there's a blind man walking down the street with one of his, I don't know what they're called, like the sticks. And the tapping was actually the stick hitting the glass. And I felt so ashamed. I'm like, as if I've just been doing that. Shame on me. I call myself a human. I am a bad man. So yeah, another thing what drives me crazy is when the shop is obviously shut. Are you open? No, we're not. Go away. Then another thing, I am calling this video like questions, but it differs from questions to like common sense. People, I have worked in a shoe shop, I have worked in a shoe department, and the amount of people that come up is like, "Excuse me, what shoe size am I?" How do you know what shoe size is? How do you not know what shoe size you are? You have got shoes on your feet. Again, I have no words. Why are people coming up to me asking me what shoe size they are? I don't know you. I don't know your feet. I don't know what size you are. So why are you asking me, a complete stranger, who, like, why are you not asking yourself who are actually wearing your shoes? Why not, even if you don't know, look at your shoes. It drives me crazy. And as a citizen, as a member of the retailing community, I still have to stay calm and refrain from punching them, because we all have those days. It just honestly drives me crazy. Not even like going back to the "Are you open?" Are you open? It's like 7:05 in the morning, and you're like in doing stock take or something, and you still get people knocking on the door. Why would we be open at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning? Haven't you got like a job to go to or something? If there's any I've missed, then please feel free to comment below, because I do feel like this list can be like on and on and on. And if I have got any more material to make a part 2, then I will bring it to you as soon as I've got enough questions. Excuse me. And again, comment below if you think I've missed anyone else, and they may even have a debut in my next part 2. My next video, which is going to be part 2. So that was questions in retail that retailers get asked. Is that a good title to the video, do you reckon? Or do I still need a practice? So yes, I need to go and calm down, because even just thinking about all that is just driving me crazy. Yeah, another one. Going back to working on Princes Street. Centre of Princes Street, you can see the castle, and you still get people coming in. "Excuse me, how do you get to the castle? Where's the castle?" I'm like, it's there! Just follow the path that goes up to the castle! Are you that stupid? Or am I just that stupid to think that it's a stupid question? Right, calm that is back. So, yes, thank you. If you made it this far, then round of applause from me, and a big thumbs up. So please share the love. Give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and I'm going to sign off. So that is a goodbye from me, Matt, and a goodbye from Rainbow Soul. Stay sassy.